Hey, it's Jordan with Real America News. I'm here with some Bismarck residents by the Walmart, and obviously you know about the Dakota Access Pipeline. It's been a huge issue in town here, and then an hour down the road. A lot of people here think that the protesters are up to no good, and kind of should stop complaining. What are your thoughts?
I think that the protesting is kind of pointless because I think it's going to go through anyway, and it's kind of it'd be a good thing for the state, and I think people just kind of want to protest the protest.
You wonder about what they're saying about the water because a lot of the pipes tend to spill, and they're saying it will poison the water.
I think that they'd make sure that it's a very safe pipe, that it wouldn't like rupture or spill or anything. So I don't think it'd be a problem with the water supply.
What about you?
Yeah, it's a double-walled pipe, and there are countless other pipes that go under the river, and it's a way safer form of transportation than trucks and trains. I think there's not really an issue with it.
What do you think about the fact that it was supposed to be here in Bismarck, and the community didn't want it, and they put it down in that neighborhood?
Well, I think it's different because this is a higher populated area, so I could see why Bismarck's concerned about like it being here. So I don't know. I didn't actually know that. So
Yeah. It was originally the route was supposed to go through Bismarck, and then they pushed it down there. A lot of people think because Native Americans live there, and obviously we haven't always seen eye to eye with them in country's history.
yeah. Well, I don't really know what else to say.
You look like you have something to say.
I think they have a right to protest, but at this point, I think the pipeline's mostly finished, so nothing's going to change either way. And also, the violent protesting is a problem too. So
What kind of violence have you seen from the protesters?
I know on Black Friday, there at the mall, there's about 40 people arrested for disrupting there, and I think there's some threats to police too. I heard about.
Did you have you seen anything from the police in terms of violence?
Not personally, no.
What's I'm not from here. What's the main news source here that feeds the information on this?
Probably the Bismarck Tribune, I'm guessing, are the
Like local Fox station, I think too, does some stuff.
What have they been reported? We're an online source, so we haven't seen them. Have they been mostly talking more about the protesters being violent?
I think for the most part, yeah.
So if you saw a video that showed cops like shooting people in the face with rubber bullets, would you think differently?
Maybe depending on if it was warranted or not.
And my last question is, obviously, America was born on kind of taking the Indians' land and genocide. What do you think in terms of them saying this is their land, talking about treaties and things like that? So we're kind of just doing what we already did to them centuries ago.
I think that's a little bit unfair, and I think that they definitely deserve their land. But I think the way that they're going about the protest isn't very sophisticated, and they don't really have a solid goal they're fighting for. So yeah,
How should they be more sophisticated?
they need to like talk to the legislators and high ups in like the North Dakota government and work out.
The ones that have shares in oil companies, like the governor?
They need to talk to Big Oil, basically.
They're always open to dialogue when it comes to not making as much money as possible.
Well, yeah.